1.5 inches of rain last night. Okay, today's video is about all of the things that are delayed by rain. This morning I have a few hours where it's not going to be raining. It rained yesterday, the day before that, and it's been a little clear in the mornings, and we've been putting the horses out. But unfortunately, I've had other stuff to do during that same time. And today's no exception. I got some engineering work to do. Hello, Blue. Why are you down here, big horse? This won't hurt you, honey. It's just a camera. Cameras don't hurt horses. Why don't you go up by Mark? He's got good grass, honey. That's a camera. Can you say hello? Hello, YouTube. Oh, I guess she's got grass in here. So I'd rather not have her down here because there's all the old woods plants down here. They do browse pretty well around this stuff, but she will eat just about anything, and she's filthy. So I would rather not have her down here, but there's no way to stop her without fencing her out. I got to get in here, and some of this stuff's already getting too big, so I'm going to have to whack it. And the smaller stuff I got to spray, but as I was saying, I just have no time. I'm working on my day job, doing some engineering drawings for a company in Australia. So I can't get much of anything done this morning. Then I have to run to town, get some Mother's Day and birthday stuff. And then the only two decent days this week happen to be both my wife and my daughter's birthdays. They were born one day apart, the 13th and the 14th. So, yeah. And then it's going to rain again the following day. So, I have, that is sucker trees. If I don't get at these sucker trees real quick, they'll be too big to spray, and then I'll have to whack them all out. There's sucker trees there, sucker trees there. Last year, after we had this forestry mulched, I couldn't get at a lot of this stuff, and this whole area back here, well, actually the whole thing started getting, some of the stuff was 4 and 5 feet tall with several stems. So it's just a real pain to get this stuff knocked down once you let it get away from you. So hopefully I will be able to get out here tomorrow and whack and spray most of the day. Do some birthday stuff in the early morning, and then get out here, or in the afternoon when my daughter wakes up, and then get this all done. Yeah, this all has to be whacked down and then sprayed, or Some has to be sprayed, some has to be whacked down. These are still small enough to spray, so I got to get in here tomorrow. I really got to get in here. And then you can see the grass up here. Some of this stuff is over a foot long. So if we don't get the horses to eat it now, they won't eat it. Once it starts getting stemmy, they won't eat it. So you either got to cut it or leave it the rest of the year, which we don't want to do. So got to get the horses out here to eat it, or I'll have to cut it. And we don't have a good way to cut it, so I'll have to do it with the brush whacker, which I do not want to do. Okay, here is what will be the new pasture. And I do have a lot of grass coming in. It's all brand new grass from seeding it earlier. I got some more seed on sale. Yeah, you can see some there too. This will get much more light now, so the grass will grow just fine. But again, I got to get in here and brush whack. This is going to be harder in here. I got all these May apples here. May apples are hard to get rid of. They're a perennial, so they'll come back again next year if I just brush whack them. So I will need to get in here and spray. You can see the leaves on the trees that I brush whacked, or not brush whacked, but hacked and squirted, are not as developed as the other trees. Well, it's probably hard for you to see that. So they should be dying out, but it does take a while. Yeah. Somebody's house got destroyed. Not by me though, but I got to get in here with the chainsaw as well. I really just need 3 or 4 days, solid days, in either side of these, in the west pasture or this one, to get the work done that needs to be done. I was just looking at this tree and wondering why the hell the leaves were so nice. It hasn't been hacked. So I got to get in here and hack some of these too. Those are oaks and those are saved. But some of these other ones are definitely dying back. Like this. You can see the leaves are very small compared to some of the other ones. That triple over there I only hacked in one spot, so I might need to do that one again. These birch were putting off so much water when I hacked them that I think it washed out some of the glyphosate. I must have hit them at exactly the wrong time when they were rushing up the sap. I should have a video coming out tomorrow showing me doing some work in here. Let's take a look at the north pasture while we're down here. See if that's ready for horses as well. This is still kind of short. Yeah, it's got long spots, but well, it'll definitely be ready by the time the horses are done with where they're at. They'll go into a different pasture tomorrow probably, and then be over here soon after. Little apple in bloom right there. This one, I believe I killed that one. That one I'll have to go too, but I left it for this year, I believe. Yeah, there is some long grass back here. But they like to shit back in this corner, so hopefully they'll eat it. Yeah, these rain days really get me behind. But I'll have a video of some work being done tomorrow. And pretty soon I'm going to have some screenshots of the engineering stuff that I'll put on. So that's it for today. Stop back tomorrow and you get to see me doing some actual work.